The classic detective series Magnum, P.I., 1980 to 1988, was a television phenomenon, captivating audiences with its thrilling mysteries, stunning Hawaiian backdrop, and, of course, the charismatic Thomas Magnum, played by Tom Selleck. Over the years, many beloved actors who brought the show's unforgettable characters to life have sadly passed away. In this tribute, we take a look back at 35 actors from Magnum, P.I., celebrating their contributions and the lasting impact they left on fans around the world. Do you remember them? Phyllis Davis played Cleo Mitchell, a charismatic and resourceful character who brought both charm and intrigue to the series. In 1985, when she appeared on Magnum P.I., she was 44 years old. Tragically, she passed away on September 27, 2013, at the age of 73 in Henderson, Nevada, USA. Her death was caused by cancer, a battle she fought privately before ultimately succumbing to the illness.
Horoscope for the month said to get ready for some surprises. Well, I just got that. It also said I'd be marrying rich, too. Oh, well.
Jeff McKay portrayed Lieutenant McReynolds, a dedicated and occasionally humorous naval officer who often found himself entangled in Magnum's investigations. In 1980, when he joined Magnum P.I., he was 32 years old. Tragically, he passed away on August 22, 2008, at the age of 59 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA. His death was caused by liver failure, a condition exacerbated by complications from long-term health issues.
Which entrants most likely to finish in the top 10 have your racing style? Then all you got to do is follow them. Use them as an incentive, like greyhounds chasing a rabbit.
Elisha Cook Jr. played Francis Ice Pick Hofstetler, the mysterious and well-connected underworld figure who served as a father figure to Rick. In 1981, when he became part of the series, he was 78 years old. Sadly, he passed away on May 18, 1995, at the age of 91 in Big Pine, California, USA. His death resulted from a stroke, the culmination of a series of health struggles in his later years.
Where is she? Yeah, where is she?
Mr. Farber, may I present Miss Fowler?
Oh, White, you weren't kidding when you said she's a looker.
Soon Tech. O portrayed Dr. Bill Sue, a skilled and compassionate physician who provided crucial medical expertise in Magnum P.I. In 1981, when he appeared in the series, he was 49 years old. Sadly, he passed away on April 4, 2018, at the age of 85 in Los Angeles, California, USA. His death was caused by Alzheimer's disease, a condition he battled for several years before ultimately succumbing to its complications.
Not at all, darling. General was just going over the final preparations for the people's celebration.
Denny Miller portrayed FBI agent Longdon, a determined and authoritative federal agent who crossed paths with Magnum during investigations. In 1982, when he appeared in Magnum P.I., he was 48 years old. Sadly, he passed away on September 9, 2014, at the age of 80 in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. His death was caused by ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, a progressive neurodegenerative disorder that severely impacted his mobility and quality of life in his final years.
That's not going to stop me, honey. It's one of those deals that's all in the money man's favor. Charlie gets to hold back my prize money till I meet the chief.
Lance Legole portrayed Colonel Buck Green, the tough and often enigmatic military officer who frequently clashed with Magnum while harboring his own sense of duty and honor. In 1981, when he joined Magnum P.I., he was 46 years old. Sadly, he passed away on September 10, 2012, at the age of 77 in Los Angeles, California, USA. His death was attributed to heart failure, a condition that had progressively weakened him in his final years.
He was a hell of a nice guy. Maybe too nice for the kind of work he chose.
Orson Welles provided the voice of Robin Masters, the elusive and wealthy novelist who owned the luxurious estate where Magnum resided. His deep, commanding voice added an air of mystery to the unseen character. In 1981, when he lent his voice to Magnum P.I., he was 66 years old. Tragically, he passed away on October 10, 1985, at the age of 70 in Los Angeles, California, USA. His death was attributed to a heart attack, likely brought on by years of health complications, including obesity and diabetes, which had significantly impacted his well-being in his later years.
I don't think that's a fair question, you know?
Well, I'm trying to get back to my original question, which was...
Because I don't want to...
Joe Santos portrayed Police Lieutenant Nolan Page, a tough and seasoned law enforcement officer who occasionally collaborated with Magnum on cases. In 1986, when he appeared in Magnum P.I., he was 55 years old. Sadly, he passed away on March 18, 2016, at the age of 84 in Santa Monica, California, USA. His death was caused by a heart attack, which he suffered a few days prior, ultimately leading to his passing, despite medical intervention.
I come all the way down here. You could have ignored my report on the phone.
But then how would you have signed it?
Jimmy Borges played Happy Ho, a lively and streetwise character who added a unique presence to the series. In 1981, when he joined Magnum P.I., he was 46 years old. Tragically, he passed away on May 30th, 2016, at the age of 80 in Honolulu, Hawaii, USA. His death was the result of lung and liver cancer, a diagnosis he publicly revealed shortly before his passing.
You ever really listen to Waylon Jennings or Willie Nelson?
Who?
Joey, I got a new sheet every week. You're the only one to come to pick it up.
Eugene Roche portrayed Luther H. Gillis, the eccentric yet well-meaning private investigator from St. Louis who often found himself in comedic misadventures alongside Magnum. In 1983, when he joined the series, he was 55 years old. Sadly, he passed away on July 28, 2004, at the age of 75 in Encino, California, USA. His death was caused by a heart attack, following a history of cardiovascular issues that had affected him in his later years.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
Sorry.
Sorry? You're always sorry. Here I go. I take you in from that lousy brother of mine, I give you a job.
Gwen Verdon played Catherine Peterson, a character who exuded both grace and wisdom, bringing depth to the series. In 1985, when she joined Magnum P.I., she was 60 years old. Tragically, she passed away on October 18, 2000, at the age of 75 in Woodstock, Vermont, USA. Her death was attributed to a heart attack, a condition that was compounded by health challenges she faced in her later years.
Kind of, early Lindy.
Roger E. Mosley played Theodore T.C. Calvin, the charismatic and dependable helicopter pilot who was a loyal friend to Magnum. In 1980, when he joined the TV series, he was 42 years old. Tragically, he passed away on August 7, 2022, at the age of 83 in Los Angeles, California, USA. His death was the result of injuries sustained in a severe car accident, which left him paralyzed from the shoulders down. Despite receiving medical care, complications from his injuries ultimately led to his passing.
Say it. Hey, listen to this.
You didn't get it yet.
This is what I've been playing on the Honeymoon Sunrise Tour.
Robert Loggia played Trousseau, a complex and enigmatic character who added depth to the early episodes of Magnum P.I. In 1980, when he took on the role, he was 50 years old. Tragically, he passed away on December 4, 2015, at the age of 85 in Los Angeles, California, USA. His death was attributed to complications from Alzheimer's disease, a condition he had battled for several years before ultimately succumbing to its effects.
Job you did for me. But Carmen son of a bitch and me or a
Well, you don't have to mention that. That was fun.
That was fun. I like it. That was fun.
Mo Keel portrayed Granville, a memorable character who brought warmth and local Hawaiian charm to Magnum P.I. In 1981, when he appeared in the series, he was 42 years old. Sadly, he passed away on April 15, 2002, at the age of 62 in Honolulu, Hawaii, USA. His death was caused by a heart attack, which occurred shortly after he had undergone treatment for heart-related issues, a condition that had affected him in his later years.
A sword and a bola?
More like the hobbies of gentlemen sportsmen, I'd say.
Vigilantes are taking over where the courts left off.
I would say that the game that you...
Dana Winter played Olivia Ross, a refined and intelligent character who added an air of sophistication to the series. In 1982, when she joined Magnum PI, she was 51 years old. Tragically, she passed away on May 5, 2011, at the age of 79 in Ojai, California, USA. Her death was the result of congestive heart failure, a condition that had progressively worsened, leading to her passing.
It's okay. No, it's okay, really. It's fine. I'm, Mr. Martin's stunt double.
James Shigeta portrayed Dr. Richard Inoka, a skilled and compassionate medical professional who played a vital role in Magnum PI. In 1983, when he appeared in the series, he was 54 years old. Sadly, he passed away on July the 28th, 2014, at the age of 85 in Beverly Hills, California, USA. His death was attributed to pulmonary failure, a condition that had progressively weakened him in his final years.
Thank you.
You know, your mother and I lived our entire lives as strangers, only because we couldn't trust each other.
Paul Burke played Admiral Hawks, a high-ranking and disciplined military officer who commanded respect and authority. In 1981, when he joined Magnum PI, he was 55 years old. Tragically, he passed away on September the 13th, 2009, at the age of 83 in Palm Springs, California, USA. His death was attributed to leukemia, a battle he fought in his later years before ultimately succumbing to complications from the disease.
Everybody ready? Smile.
Well, go ahead and read it.
To Lieutenant Andrew Ephraim Hawks.
John Hillerman portrayed Jonathan Quayle Higgins, the stern yet witty estate caretaker with a refined British demeanor. In 1980, when he took on the role in Magnum PI, he was 48 years old. Sadly, he passed away on November 9th, 2017, at the age of 84 in Houston, Texas, USA. His death was attributed to cardiovascular disease, a condition that had progressively worsened in his later years, ultimately leading to heart failure.
Yeah. Obviously, your primitively crude surveillance techniques force the blackmailers to, one, take a shot at you in the helicopter to try to dissuade you from...
Robert Forster portrayed Tyler Peabody McKinney, a charismatic and sharp-witted character who brought intrigue to Magnum PI. In 1985, when he appeared in the series, he was 44 years old. Sadly, he passed away on October 11th, 2019, at the age of 78 in Los Angeles, California, USA. His death was caused by brain cancer, a diagnosis he had received only months before, battling the illness privately until his passing.
You want to go?
Thanks, but you have a good time.
You sure I can't twist your arm?
Thanks for saying.
Dick Durock portrayed a henchman in Magnum PI, bringing his imposing presence and physicality to the role. In 1982, when he appeared in the series, he was 45 years old. Sadly, he passed away on September the 17th, 2009, at the age of 72 in Oak Park, California, USA. His death was caused by pancreatic cancer, a diagnosis he battled courageously in his final years before ultimately succumbing to the disease.
Welcome. I am Petri, ambassador of Troyes.
Richard Johnson played Brigadier Fawkes of the Royal Army, a disciplined and authoritative figure who added a military presence to the series. In 1981, when he took on the role, he was 54 years old. Tragically, he passed away on June 5th, 2015, at the age of 87 in London, England. His death was attributed to a short illness, though details of his condition were not widely disclosed.
Scrutiny. The Brigadier had the kind of probing eyes that could bore through to the back of your skull. Could be most unnerving.
I bet you've seen quite a lot.
David Hemmings played Danny, a complex and intriguing character who brought depth to the series. In 1985, when he joined Magnum PI, he was 44 years old. Tragically, he passed away on December 3, 2003, at the age of 62 in Bucharest, Romania. His death was caused by a sudden heart attack, which he suffered while working on a film set, passing away shortly afterward, despite efforts to save him.
Really where the pulse of the city is, in a funny kind of way. But I think unlike New York, for example, where the excitement of the city is in its very foundation stones.
Who's the character you love most from Magnum PI? How do you feel about the fact that some of the cherished cast members are no longer with us? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. If you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for being a part of our community.